This is laid off lesson number 30, and it's about nurturing sponsors. Now, if you apply for a job online and you get stuck in an organization's HR hiring process, you need to understand how these folks think. And the most important thing is to realize that for them, the cost of false positives are infinitely more costly than the cost of false negatives. That is, a false positive is hiring somebody who they think is going to work who doesn't, and that reflects poorly on them, versus a false negative, which is missing on a great hire, someone who goes on and becomes another company's number one sales rep, or someone who goes on to become, one of the top 10 influencers in data science and maybe wins a Nobel Prize in economics, right? They don't measure the people they miss. And so because they don't measure the people they miss, the cost of the false negatives are zero to them. So they focus entirely on the false positives. So their job becomes to whittle out people who they think might not be useful. They're looking for reasons to reject you, which is why you must find sponsors. You need to find not just one, but hopefully multiple sponsors that you can communicate with and nurture through the relationship. People who can tell you the lay of the land, people who can tell you exactly what they're looking for, and someone you can converse with and you can brainstorm with, and someone you can help figure out how do you fit into that organization? How is what you do well, what you love to do, and your value proposition important to them? So you must find sponsors, and think about when you find a sponsor and you've got a relationship, ask them, who should I talk to next? Continue to build that stakeholder share, that mapping of their stakeholders, understand who you need to talk to get a better view of the company. Another reason why sponsors are really important is if at the end you get rejected, you get a chance to ask why. What were you looking for that I didn't present? Because then that presents a learning opportunity. And you're not going to get that from HR, who's going to say, well, you didn't have enough experience in this space, right? They're going to find a BS answer. So you need to find sponsors if you want to avoid the HR black hole. Cheers.